And hello everyone, and welcome to round 4 of the FBRL NAPA Pro Series, Eldora Classic main event. Let's take a look at some of our main event rules. This race we run in 3 stages, 40, 25, and 20 laps. The final stage, 20 lap race for the win, must end under green. There will be as many green and white checkers as are needed to finish the race under green. Cars that fall 2 laps down at the end of stage 1 will be taken off the track, and cars that fall 1 lap or more down at the end of stage 2 will also be taken off the track. Let's take a look at your main event starting lineup. Bob Burns, number 67, Cesar Autosport Toyota, starting on pole for winning the first heat race. Congratulations to them. Noah Wright, Randy Ricks Jr., Nicholas Guerra, starting 2nd through 4th for winning their heat races. It's going to be interesting to see which drivers move forward and backward as we get through the early portion of this main event. Doug Lockrow starting in 18th. That's obviously not what he wanted to see. It's going to be interesting to see if he can move his way forward after struggling in the heat race. 21st down through 26th, Kyle Springer, Alexa Lutchen, Ian Dutta, Tib Foster, Austin Murray, and Ben Crouch starting 25th and 26th made their way in through the LCQ, while Levi Pasco, Edward Ziembo, Bobo Jones, and Zachary Wilson made their way into the race through owners' points. But in any case, let's take you down trackside as we get ready to bring you round for Eldora, the main event. Let's go racing here on the dirt. As the field rolls off to get into their pace lap, Bob Burns and Noah Wright leading the field down to the first and possibly only Eldora Classic main event. It's going to be an exciting race to watch. 40 laps in the first stage. Going to be interesting to see where the drivers position themselves and how they handle in the first part of this race. The track is expected to change some as the race goes along, but regardless, pace car is off. Here he comes. Green flag is out, and we're underway here at Eldora. Bob Burns trying to get a jump here in number 67 in Browntel Toyota for Cesar Autosport. But here comes Randy Ricks Jr. in number 51. And he's going to lead lap number 1. He leads the first lap of the Eldora Classic. That's Thomas Jericho in the number 99. Tries to get past 67 for second as it's 3 wide. Here comes Samuel England diving it down to the bottom. Already moving his way to the front of the field. As now he's going to be trying to make almost 3 wide there again. Flying his way on the bottom. The bottom, obviously the preferred lane. More importantly, it's more consistent lane. The outside is very inconsistent, as you can very easily slide up the racetrack. As here comes Ryan Reed, the number 41 Chevrolet. Daniel Willis drives it down in there deep, trying to get as many positions as they can in the early part of this race. 3 wide. As here comes Samuel England trying to battle for second. Drives it down into turns 3. Checks up just a little bit, but he's going to get the momentum coming into this corner. Let's see if he can keep it. Side by side, it's 2 and 3 wide behind him as Samuel looks to complete the pass going into turn number 3. But up front, Randy Ricks Jr. leads lap number 5. But as he comes to complete lap number 7, it didn't take long for Samuel England, number 56, for S3 Motorsports, making his way to the bottom. Almost pushes the number 51 out of the way. Randy Ricks Jr. will fall back to second as Samuel England will take the lead here. Battling for third as well, I saw behind them as number 56 takes the lead. Here's Daniel Voiles and Thomas Jericho battling for third. The bottom once again looks to be the stronger lane as it was in the heat and LCQ race. Thomas Jericho falls back to fourth. Here comes Eric Rodriguez driving in. Whoa, they make contact. 99 and 46 make contact into turn number 3. Very lucky that neither of them got wrecked. Here comes number 13 of Griffin Lapo McDermott sliding there in his very first race, doing a really good job as Ryan Reed moves his way up. Griffin again. Man, he is really driving the wheels off of that number 13 car. Kyle Springer and Ian Dutta, both drivers that have to race their way through the LCQ, moving their way up the field here at Eldora. So you look up here, Griffin Lapo McDermott really doing a good job as Thomas Jericho seems to be struggling a little bit in the number 9 car, who was handling in the early part of this race. As we look back here, some cars that are really struggling. It's a bit of a surprise here. James Elboson struggling back here. Levi Pasco really struggled throughout the heats and almost didn't make and through the LCQ as well. Nicholas Guerra and Doug Lockrow all the way back in last. This car has not looked right. Even in the heat races, it didn't look great. And Flying Aces Racing, the other part of this race, really struggling right now. As we look back up here in the top 5, battle for third between Daniel Boyles, number 84, F. Rodriguez, number 46. Driving it down to the bottom, completes the pass, and moves Eric Rodriguez, the number 46, for Full Throttle Motorsports up into third place. As we take a look here, midway through the first stage, some cars out to the top 10, Ian Dutta, Jacob Rose, Brendan Crasta, Cal Farrell, Levi Pasco's moved his way up through the field here, Ben Crouch and Bob Burns. Bob Burns struggling a little bit from where he started on provisional pole. Edward Ziemba starting to slowly move his way up to the field. Nick Breeding, Alexa Lutchen, Nicholas Guerra still really struggling right now as Jimmy Jr., James Ellison, Tib Foster, Austin Murray making his first NAPA Pro Series start. Parker Ness, 3 wide. Carson Hill, Zachary Bilson, and number 24 Doug Lap are really struggling. Sebastian Cucalon, and there is Samuel England about to lap a whole bunch of these cars. Oh, there's a wreck. Oh, wreck. Caution is out. Ben Crouch and Bob Burns got together. As the caution is going to come out, and it looks like, yes, everyone is going to stay in lead lap other than the 2 cars that got wrecked. Very fortunate break for the back part of the field. Let's take a look and see what happened. So take a look here. Coming to turns 1 is, kind of looks like Ben Crouch may have overdrove. We're going to have to take a look at different angles. The number 40 of Alexa Lutchen also got a piece of that damage. Have to remember, cars that only stay a lap down after this first stage will be able to repair their cars to move on to the second stage. As we look here, yeah, Ben Crouch just looked like he over-accelerated a little bit, got into Bob Burns. And Alexa Lutchen, unfortunately, also got a piece of that. Tough break for those 3 drivers. As we get ready to go back racing here, Samuel England, the race leader, 10 laps to go. We're going to take you green to the end of this stage. Green flag is out. We're back underway here at Eldora. A couple of things to note. Particularly with the number 1 of Ben Crouch and the number 67 of Bob Burns, they are still on track, only a lap down. If they can remain a lap down through the end of this stage, they will be able to fix and repair their cars and be put back on the lead lap for the start of stage 2. Very important that they can stay on the track and make sure they finish this stage. As you look here comes Thomas Jericho down the bottom, trying to make his way into the top 5, past Ryan Reed. 3 wide behind him. Here comes Brandon Crax, the number 33. Cal Farrell, the number 96. Cars going 3 wide, trying to pick up as many positions as they can. Almost 4 wide. Levi Pasco driving it down to the bottom. Using his veteran experience and the momentum on the bottom side to make several passes at once. Randy Riggs Jr. is falling back to third. It's Eric Rodriguez is now the second place driver. Battling here again. Here comes Ryan Reed in the 41, back down below the number 99 of Thomas Jericho. Battling here for the 5th position. Although actually, I think now it's moving for the 4th position. Here comes Ryan Reed down past Randy Riggs Jr. Trying to move his way up to, I believe this will be 3rd place. As we come to 5 laps to go here in the first stage. Number 99 of Thomas Jericho also completes the pass. As Randy Riggs Jr. seems to fall a little bit. Here comes the number 99, drives it down in there. The momentum on the bottom side propels him up to the 3rd position. What an exciting last couple of laps here. Here comes Randy Riggs Jr. now trying to use the crossover, get past, try to get back a couple of positions as Levi Pasco still trying to pick up as many spots as he can. Bobo Jones and Brandon Crasta trying to stay ahead of him. Here he comes Levi Pasco. He'll complete the pass. Pick up another position. As we come to 3 laps to go, Ryan Reed loose off at the 4th turn down the start-finish line. Thomas Jericho trying to stay in 3rd. Looks like Eric Rodriguez has passed the lap cars with just 2 laps to go in stage 1. Samuel England has pulled away for the rest of the field. A couple of these cars back here, including Nicholas Guerra and Doug Lockrow, really struggling. That white flag is about to come out. White flag in the air. Last lap in stage 1. Samuel England with a very comfortable lead here, showing how strong that S3 Motorsports car is. It's going to be very hard to beat here if he can continue to stay up front and pull out these gaps. But the checker flag waves for stage number 1. Samuel England wins stage 1 as Eric Rodriguez will cross the line in second. Randy Riggs Jr. got his way back up to third. Ryan Reed in fourth. Daniel Boyles in fifth. Thomas Jericho in sixth. Levi Pasco in seventh. Bobo Jones got eighth. Jimmy Jr. got ninth. And it looks like 10th place will end up going, yes, to James Ellison. Ready to start stage number 2. Samuel England leads the field. Eric Rodriguez on his outside. It's going to be interesting to see how this track changes. It is expected to slow down a little bit as this race goes along. It's going to be interesting to see how much, and if that hurts the inside groove at all. But as they come into turns 3, pace car pulls off. As you get ready to go, 25 laps into stage 2. Green flag is out, and we're underway. Down the back straightaway, Samuel England takes an early jump, but here comes Randy Riggs Jr. Drives it down in there deep. Trying to get all he can get. Trying to get ahead of the 56 car as soon as he can to see if he can't pull away. Randy Riggs, number 51 Toyota. For Full Throttle Motorsports, trying to take the lead. Here comes Daniel Boyles now to third. Levi Pasco in the number 92, up to 4th place behind his teammate. Jimmy Jr. in the number 65, and his teammate of Redline Motorsports teammate of Cal Farrell. Down the bottom, Eric Rodriguez sliding up the track is 3 wide, 2 lanes deep. Tim Foster as well back there, driving it in there deep. Nearly missed the race, was in the LCQ. And he moves his way up here into the top 10, driving to the front here. What a great job of this number 03 team as he slides out of turn number 1. Here comes Levi Pasco now, trying to make a position back here in Jimmy Jr. number 65. Trying to make his way up there as Single Z Racing and the 65 and 96 of Redline Motorsport trying to make their presence known here as Chip Foss, the number 03, trying to make his way up through the front of the field. As we look, there's a caution as Randy Riggs Jr. is leading. Oh, there's a crash. Oh, the number 5 of James Ellison, 33 of Kyle Springer, 67 of Bob Burns, once again involved in an incident. We're going to have to take a look and see what happened here. But as we come to complete lap number 6, the number 51 of Randy Riggs Jr. is leading. As we take a look here, it looks like Thomas Jericho and James Ellison make contact. Bob Burns drove it in there deep, had nowhere to go. Number 33 of Kyle Springer also had nowhere to go there. Really unfortunate break for the number 33 team. Another angle. Yep, just looks like the 99 checked up. James Ellison a little bit too much forward momentum. Looks like Doug Lockrow got a little piece of it. Austin Murray did a great job of saving that. Unfortunately, Kyle Springer did not. As we take a look here with Bob Burns on his onboard, just nowhere really for him to go. James Ellison slid down to the bottom. Bob Burns tried to save it, but just couldn't. Unfortunately, Kyle Springer got involved in the number 33 car. As we look here with Kyle Springer, number 33, just comes off the corner. Already stuck on the outside. The car really doesn't handle very well up there. I think he might have gotten clipped by the number 5 car and then hit the back of the number 67. A really tough break for him. As we get ready to go back racing here, pace cars off. 15 laps to go in stage 2. Randy Riggs Jr., Samuel England, Daniel Boyles, the top 3. Green flag is back out. Interesting to see if Samuel England try to pass these guys back as 51 slides up a little bit. had a pretty decent restart. As the 56 seemingly going to have to check up. That's going to let Daniel Boyles, number 84, Motorcraft Ford for Single Z Racing, down to the bottom as he looks like he might be trying to gun for more. Randy Ricks Jr. got a good run in the middle there, trying to hold the lead. Cal Farrell moves his way up to 4th. Tib Foster doing a really good job right now in the early part, or actually now the mid part of this race. Driving well inside the top 10. As there's a battle for the lead here. Or no, battle for second, excuse me. Cal Farrell moves his way up to 2nd position. Here it comes, number 56, Sam New England, 92 of Levi Pascoe's. Whoa, Sam New England really slid up the track. Something is not right with his car. Doesn't seem like this restart has really helped him that much. He needs to see if he can get some of that momentum back that he had. As we look back there, I believe everyone is on the lead lap except for maybe Kyle Springer. 48 of Zachary Bilson. Battling number 65 with Jimmy Jr. Battling here inside the top 10. Way down to the bottom of the 48 car. As unfortunately looks like Kyle Springer just came off the road. Whoa, 26 in the back nearly slipped up. 56 is Sam England trying to get past the number 92 car here with just 10 laps to go in this second stage. Battling for the lead here. Cal Farrell on the bottom. 51 of Randy Ricks Jr. up closer to the top. It does look like the outside group may be a little bit better in the second stage here. But as you look back here, it looks like Bob Burns is still on the lead lap somehow, as well as James Ellison battling back here. Oh, it looks like Ben Crouch, number 1, is blown up. Ben Crouch, number 1, has blown up here. And that would bring out the caution with only 6 laps to go in this second stage. With Randy Ricks Jr. in the lead right now. Delayed restart coming up. As we come down here, pace cars, lights turn off. Will essence be a green-white checkered. The green flag will come out, and the next flag, caution or the checkered, will end this second stage. It's going to be interesting to see if Randy Ricks Jr. can hold off these guys for 2 more laps, or if Cal Farrell or some of the other guys can pass him. Ben Crouch, unfortunately, has fallen out of the race, and looks like Kyle Springer will also fall off the race here because he is now multiple laps down. He'll be taken off the track at the end of stage 2. But here we go, 2 laps to go. Randy Ricks Jr., Cal Farrell, Daniel Wills, your front 3. Green flag is out, 2 laps to go. Here's stage 2, Eldora. They drive it down to turns 1 as whoa, looks like Daniel Wills had to check up there. Is now even whoa, almost got a collision there. There was some contact between the 48 and 56, but here we come. White flag is in the air. Cal Farrell drives it down there deep, drives it down to turn 1. He's going to take the lead. Second place, Randy Ricks Jr. falls back. Daniel Boyles. Oh, Levi Pascoe and Daniel Boyles teammates contact. Driving it down to turn 3. Tib Foster also making his way forward. But Cal Farrell is going to win stage number 2. Man, that was a hectic 2 laps. With Randy Ricks Jr., Levi Pascoe, Daniel Boyles, Tib Foster, Zachary Bilson, Samuel Lang, who lost a lot of spots there at the end, Ryan Reed, Bobo Jones, and Eric Rodriguez will finish running your top 10 here in stage 2. As Cal Farrell will lead the field down to the start of stage number 3. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the final stage. 20 laps to decide who will win round 4 at Eldora. Cal Farrell, Randy Ricks Jr., Levi Pascoe, Daniel Boyles, and Tib Foster among the rest of the field, looking to find a way to get the victory here. Just 20 laps to decide who's going to win this race. As you look through the rest of this field, some cars really have not had a good day. Doug Locker especially is outside the top 25. Really struggled today. But this is it, ladies and gentlemen. We're here 20 laps to figure out who's going to win this race. Who will it be? Will it be a driver that's up front right now or a driver that's outside the top 5? Kyle Springer and Ben Crouch are unfortunately out of the race for being multiple laps down after the stage 2. But this is it. Let's go trackside for the final stage. 20 laps to decide who will win here at Eldora. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The final stage. 20 laps to decide the winner of this race. Could it be Cal Farrell or Randy Ricks Jr., Levi Pascoe or his teammate Daniel Boyles? Tib Foster, the possible underdog in this situation, with Zachary Bilson, Samuel England, Ryan Reed, Bobo Jones, and Edward Ziemba and the rest of the NAPA Pro Series field looking to see who is going to win here at Eldora. Pace cars off. Here they go. 20 laps to decide who's going to win here at Eldora. Green flag is out. As Cafaro gets a good restart, and Levi Pasco did not. Levi Pasco did not get a good start, and here comes Tim Foster, the number 03. Driving it down in there deep. Trying to get as many spots as he can right off the bat, with the number 56 of Samuel England right behind him. Cal Farrell, the number 96. Red Line Motorsports Dodge trying to drive away from this field, trying to win this race. Here comes Samuel England down underneath the number 51 of Randy Ricks Jr. Trying to drive it underneath the number 03 of Tim Foster, knowing they have to make as many moves as possible. Oh, Eric Rodriguez almost got in the back of Levi Pasco, the number 92. Levi Pasco's done a very consistent race, hasn't really gotten up to the top 2 or 3 cars, but has run very well as the number 56 is Samuel all over the back of the 03. Had to check up a little bit there. As we look back to the back of the field, 3 wide here. Doug Lockrow, James Ellison still really struggling. As you look as Nicholas Guerra trying to make his way up here in the final laps of this race. Ian Dutta as well, moving his way into the top 10. Number 3 of Noah Wright trying to move his way up a couple more positions before the end of this race. But as we come to 15 laps to go, here comes Tim Foster, the number 03, closing in on the number 96 of Cal Farrell. As the 56 of Samuel England watches behind him, it looks like this is going to be a 3-driver race for the victory. Coming to turn 3, here comes Tim Foster. He's going to get the nose under Cal Farrell. 14 laps to go here at Eldora. Cal Farrell, Tim Foster, here's Samuel England right on the bumper, trying to take advantage of this. Tim Foster and the number 03 order the arrow forward for Diego Yapes Incorporated. Makes his way to the bottom, and he's going to take the lead here with just 13 laps to go. Can Samuel England quickly make a pass in the number 96 car? Looks like the number 96 Cal Farrell got tight off that corner. Here comes Samuel England down the bottom, trying to waste as little time as possible to catch the number 03 car. Tim Foster really driving it in his heart out. As we look back through the back of the top 10, Griffin, Lapa, McDermott, Ian Dutta had a great first race here in the NAPA Pro Series. But as we come to 11 laps to go, it's the battle between the front 2. Tim Foster, Samuel England, and Cal Farrell still trying to hold on, but it looks like the top 2 may decide it amongst themselves. Here we are, coming to turns 3 and 4, 10 laps to go. Just 10 laps to decide who's going to win it. Can Samuel England catch the number 03 of Tim Foster, or can Tim Foster hold off what has been arguably the strongest car so far this season? Coming to turns 3 and 4, 9 laps to go. Samuel England is closing. Really closed it in there deep as Cal Farrell still trying to give it his all. Cars in the MAC look mostly single file, mostly clean here. Trying to pick up as many spots as they can before the end of this race. As here they come. 8 laps to go here at Eldora. Just 8 more laps. Tim Foster has to hold off this number 56 car. But we know how strong this number 56 team is. How strong they've been through the early part of this year. Haven't had the best of luck, but have certainly shown a lot of speed. Here they come, 7 laps to go. Samuel England is closing, taking the momentum of the bottom groove as Tim Foster slides up high. Closes in once again. Samuel England drives it in there deep. Tim Foster can't get the corner in. Car's tight off the corner. Here comes Samuel England, number 56. First 3 Motorsports takes the lead here with 6 laps to go. He's going to take the lead here, and let's see if he can drive away. Coming at turns 3 and 4, Samuel England 5 laps away from winning here at Eldora, as it looks like Levi Pasco got past the number 96 of Cal Farrell. Just 5 laps to go, as it looks like Tim Foster may not be going away quite yet. He drove it in there deep. Can Samuel England hold off? Tim Foster's got to run here. He's going to drive in the corner. Samuel England really had to check up. Here they go, 4 laps to go. Coming at turns 1. Tim Foster looks like he's going to try to complete the pass back. 3.5 laps to go. Drives into turn 3. He's going to complete the pass on Samuel England. Back to the front. What a great racing here in the closing laps. Tim Foster trying everything he can. Trying absolutely at 110% to hold off what is clearly a car that's been more dominant. Tim Foster had to go through the LCQ to make his way into the main event, and now he's looking to try to hold off one of the best teams in the series. Here's Samuel England trying to drive it in there. Lap and a half to go. It's all going to come down to who can have the best momentum into these final corners. 1 lap to go. White flag is out here in Eldora. Can Tim Foster hold off Samuel England? Samuel England's got their first groove, but it looks like Tim Foster got a good run through the corner. All he has to do is beat him to the line. Out of turns 3 and 4, Samuel England's not going to be able to do it. Tim Foster in the number 03. Order of the Arrow Ford for Diego Yepes Incorporated wins the Eldora Classic. What an exciting race between two drivers that were giving it their all. It looked like Samuel England was going to be able to pull it off in the end, but Tim Foster drove it in there with all that car had and was able to make it work. What an incredible race. What an incredible finish. So exciting to watch there. Congratulations to Tim Foster, the number 03 team. I'm sure Diego Yepes Incorporated is extremely excited on this one. And we hope you were too. We thank you all for watching this race on the Fuel Bandicoot channel. We hope you enjoyed it and we hope you'll stick with us for more NAPA Pro Series racing. But until then, we'll see you all next time, and God bless.